Oh man guys, before this video begins, I just wanted to show you some sick new merch I had drawn up for the channel. We got some Clone Wars battles drawn in stick figure form. So we got them on t-shirts, we got them on sweatshirts, we got them in every color under the moon, we got them on mugs. We're going to be adding them to phone cases, hats, everything you could possibly want. So if you guys want to go and order some of this fresh, spicy new Daily Tactics merch, link will be in the description below. I really appreciate you just supporting the channel and all that good stuff, and please enjoy the following video. Hello there, perusers of Star Wars content. It's your boy Daily Tactics here, back with another Medal of War Assault Squad 2 Star Wars Galaxy at War mod video. Now you might remember last week I released an episode of the Men of War Assault Squad 2 Star Wars Galaxy at War mod, in which Commander Fox, Hound, and Thyre all tried to protect the Chancellor in his office. However, you may recall from that video that it did not work, and a group of Magna Guards and commando droids managed to break in and capture the Chancellor, and they also took Commander Hound and Commander Fox here hostage. Commander Thyre did manage to slink away though, and he went and got more Coruscant Guard as well as Delta Squad here to come in and try and rescue the Chancellor. So basically Delta Squad, we have Fixer here, we have Boss over here, we have Scorch over here, and then over here we have Sev. They came in and managed to take over the platforms before the droids were able to set up their defenses. So essentially the clones are defending from here back, and they've distributed a bunch of clones, and then they're also going to be marching forward with more clone troopers as well to meet the oncoming droids who are trying to break through the clones and recapture these docks here so that they can escape and take the Chancellor to some sort of separatist hideout or something like that, in order to sort of get away. And the clones are obviously going to be defending against that and trying to stop the Magna Guards and commando droids from doing so. The clones might be able to break through those guys, and then there would be a defense of the Chancellor as well as Hound and Fox in here by the commando droids and Magna Guards. So yeah guys, I thought I'd make this series into a trilogy because it seems like you guys really liked the first episode. I really enjoyed making it, and I thought we could roll with it for a little bit. So let me know what you think should happen in part 3. Of course, you should probably watch the rest of the video though to see what happens in part 2. Or just in general, do you want to see a part 3 of this? Because I'd be very interested in doing it. Either way guys, I'll be right back and we'll get this battle started. Alright boys, let's get this thing underway because I want to go watch the premiere of Game of Thrones, which is coming out in an hour. So I'm pretty hyped, and let's get a roll on here. Let's go in slow-mo for the first bit. Just because I have a feeling there's going to be a lot of action right off the bat, you know, because this is a big confrontation going on as both sides march forward. Fixer over here leading. Perhaps Boss was like, you know what, Fixer, I never give you a chance to lead. You can take the helm today. Meanwhile, the other members of Delta Squad are also sauntering on forward here, looking dope as heck with their sweet, sweet units. I love these units, all made by Artrevo, and then a series of numbers. I can't remember his name exactly, but he is a skin creator for the Galaxy at War mod. You should definitely check him out. He makes awesome skins, so huge shout out to him. Alright, so these droids are marching very, very close forward here, and the clones are not firing? Boys, you want to just like... There you go. Alright, so firing commences over here, and that guy just got immediately dome shot, and then all heck breaks loose right here, right now. Droids taking extreme amounts of fire from these clone troopers in their defensive positions. The clones doing just a phenomenal job here of just annihilating these droids, but now they're starting to take some more fire themselves, and they are going down. Grenades are also being thrown out there. That's going to be a good way for the droids to sort of flush out some of these hardy clone positions here. Looks like Fixer and his men got hit pretty hard, but Fixer himself managed to get to some cover, along with some of his men, which are good to see. More troopers off here to the sides are still alive and still managing to fire quite a bit into these droid lines. Droids are taking just hearty losses right now. It is really, really tough being a part of the droid army at the moment. As you can see, most of the bodies on the ground are from the droids, and of course some preliminary clone troopers here, but the clones are just getting phenomenal amounts of fire out. It is absolutely brutal. We can see the other members of Delta Squad have brought their forces forward and are taking cover behind some of these storage boxes. Here's Boss right here. Scorch should be somewhere over here. Yeah, there's Scorch right there with his troopers. And then Sev is right there. Yeah. And Sev's troopers seem to be trying to go to the right flank right now and maybe get a nice little flank on the droids. And it seems to be working as they're keeping the droids around this corner and not allowing them to really reposition themselves to the left. If the droids were able to fan out over these sides here and use this little ledge as cover, then they could be a seriously devastating force to the clones, because they're able to shoot. God, I can't talk today. They're able to shoot down on the clones from that ledge and also cover a wide perimeter of this entire landing dock area. So if the droids manage to do that, I would definitely say the clones are at a serious risk of losing this battle. But for now, the clones are managing to keep the droids back. The droids are taking some steps forward, but they're not really managing to catch that much ground. If they run too far forward, they get gunned down pretty easily by the clones. Not to mention there are other clones. Oh, I guess there aren't that many other clones around here. Perhaps some of them ran off or whatever, but there are a few holding these sides over here, which is good to see as well. Ooh, wow. Okay, Boss's troopers over here have taken some hefty losses. This is a pretty big slaughter over here. Boss is still alive though. I don't think any Delta Squad member has really fallen yet. Here's Fixer. He's taken a minute to just sort of heal himself a bit. Perhaps he took some serious damage and needs to just, you know, take a breather. Sev's over here still. He's still alive. He's having his troopers engage from this flank, like I said, and they're just doing a great job of keeping these Magna Guards and Commando droids off of this ledge, which I think is going to be a key part of this battle. Truly, truly, truly. Of course, the droids themselves are in a much more solid position now. They've managed to sort of get to where the clone defenses were and turn them into their own, and from there they're sort of skipping forward a little bit, getting some fire out, maybe killing a few clones in their way, and then they repeat the process. So good moves coming out from the Separatist Alliance, and of course these are very elite units. They aren't your standard battle droids, so they're smarter, they're faster, they're stronger. Actually, they have almost the same health as B1 battle droids. I think they have maybe like 25 health, which is maybe one blaster shot more. So really not that much stronger than a standard B1 battle droid, but it's something, I suppose. Clones in the far, far back here are getting engaged actually by the center droid force over there, and they're taking some hefty actually losses from it. Why do I keep saying hefty losses? Why is that my word of the day? I need to cease the heft. There's too much heft going on. Alright, this clone over here getting some nice shots in on those droids. Hefty shots. Okay, I gotta stop. Looking at the minimap right now, so blue are the alive clones, red are the alive droids. The droids have taken considerable losses at this point. And actually, let's go into normal speed now. Their force is really centered around here, and they haven't managed to break too far out. But the clones themselves, most of their troopers are clumped up right here, and then the rest of them are sort of sporadically placed around the landing dock. So the clones themselves, they're doing okay, but they could be doing better. Droid's actually managing to push much, much farther forward now. Ooh, that droid, wait, what? Boy, shoot him. There you go. Sometimes the AI in this, man, they can be some real bozos. Real babozos. Oh yeah. You can hear the solid thump of these weapons going off. Epic. I did see the trailer for Jedi Fallen Order. Oh my god, I am unbelievably hyped for that game to come out. Of course I'm skeptical because it's being made by EA, and I genuinely think they are one of the worst companies of the 21st century. Just real scummy people. Oh, boss went down. Oh no. Is Fixer alive? Yeah, oh yeah, Fixer's still alive. But, yeah, I really hate EA, and I hate that they got the Star Wars license, but I can't help but be hyped because the trailer looked unbelievably good. It's single player only, and they have no microtransactions going on. So, I mean, things are looking good at the moment in terms of that. So, I don't know. Like, I can't help but be, at the very least, extremely excited for the game. I'll definitely play it, and I'll definitely play it on the channel, actually, because it's Star Wars. Oh, the droids are starting to fan out on this perimeter like I said they would, and with it, their destructive force is really coming forward. Dang, especially on the left side here, where it's getting bad for the clones. But yeah, that trailer for Jedi Fallen Order looked absolutely sick. It is being made by Respawn, and Respawn usually does a very nice job. Oh, Sev just went down. Respawn does a really good job with their games most of the time. It's the EA portion I'm worried about because they're a very greedy company, and we've seen what they've done with IPs in the past to very ill effect. So I am slightly concerned in terms of that, but overall, I will be buying the game, and I have the highest of hopes for it, and I think it could turn out to be a really good game if Respawn manages to handle it well and EA doesn't interfere too much. I think EA is kind of on a short leash right now with Disney. I think Disney probably really laid their foot down when it came to Star Wars Battlefront, and thus EA needs to get this one right. I think if EA doesn't get this game right and Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order fails, then I think that might be game over for EA. I think they might be out. I think they might lose the title. So, in all honesty, hopefully this sort of pressure forces them to do right by not only the consumer, but the Star Wars IP as well. Oh, that guy was trying to grenade, but he got shot down before he could. So, yeah, I've got high hopes. I'll be playing it on the channel no matter what, because it's a new Star Wars game, and I feel like when new Star Wars games come out, I should play them on the channel for sure, for sure. Not to mention, we saw first screenshots of the Mandalorian series, which is coming out along with Disney's new streaming service, so that was pretty exciting. It looks cool cinematically, at least. Like, they did a nice job with set design from what I've seen. I don't know, all of a sudden we've gotten all this Star Wars content coming out from Star Wars Celebration. We saw Episode 9, the trailer. So, I mean, you guys already know my thoughts on that because I released a video about it. But, I don't know, all these other little snippets have been coming out too, and I feel like I haven't really talked about them too much. I guess they did just sort of happen. But, yeah, I mean, my opinion was everything released looked really cool and good. I have skepticism on almost all of it, except for The Mandalorian, which I thought, all in all, looked very, very nice. This clone didn't notice the droid. Oh! Yeah, The Mandalorian's really the only one where... Oh, Fixer's backed into a corner over here. He doesn't know what to do. Oh, he tried to fight, but couldn't. Dang. Yeah, The Mandalorian just... I've only heard good things about the project so far, so I have no skepticism for that one. But all the other ones, like Star Wars Episode 9, Jedi Fallen Order, all of that I'm very skeptical about. The Clone Wars, though, Oh, there goes Scorch. The final member of Delta Squad is down for this battle. Yeah, Clone Wars 2, I'm also very excited about. I don't think they'll mess that up in the slightest, because it's Clone Wars, and they've made amazing seasons already, so... They'll be sure to do us right on the last season, I have a feeling. So, I'm very excited about that one, too. So, really, The Mandalorian and The Clone Wars are the two that I'm like, holy cow, I cannot wait. Episode 9 I'm excited for, but I have a healthy skepticism about that. And Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order I'm very excited for, but I also have a little bit of skepticism about that as well. So, while I was sort of blathering on there... the droids did manage to take the docks. There's only 2 clones left alive. Oh, okay. Alright, maybe we should try and get them onto that LAAT over there. Alright, buddies. Go, go, go. Book it! Go! Maybe they can take off and report what happened here. No, both get gunned down. The droids didn't leave any survivors. Well fought by the clones, though. Yellow are the dead droids, red are the dead clones, and you can see there was droid bodies up until the very last bit of that battle. I mean, the clones took as many of them as possible, but apparently the droids just crushed them into submission. This was tough. This was a tough one. The clones did get beaten back, but there really aren't that many droids left alive. A fraction of their force that they started with, but you know, the clones never even stepped foot in the throne room here. So I guess it's time for Fox and these guys and this the Chancellor. They're all gonna have to go board this separatist ship, and that's it. They're out of here. Captives of the war. But we'll see what happens to them in the next episode. So, I hope my blathering on about random Star Wars things that came to mind wasn't annoying for you guys. Well, they'll board the LAAT, because I think this actually only holds one person. So yeah, they'll take an LAAT. And that would make sense to get them off of Coruscant, too. Might help them out a little bit. But yeah, I'm sorry if my sort of blathering on about random Star Wars stuff was annoying or whatever, and I didn't concentrate too much on the battle in the second half there, but I really wanted to share my thoughts on it, so hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. I had fun making it, and yeah, I'll be sure to see you all in the next one. Peace! I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Be sure to click that subscribe button for more content, and hit the notification bell if you'd like to be alerted to whenever I live stream or upload. Thanks so much.